It's just a bunch of fantasy books, but
Yes, of course.
Hey everyone, my name is Jessica. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today's video, I am going to showing you all the books that I got at BookCon, and then also, I'm not gonna lie, I went to Barnes & Noble and Half Price Books yesterday, so I thought it's just a day or two after BookCon, so I might as well just show you guys the books that I got there as well. Let me tell you guys a little bit about my experience at BookCon. I got there Thursday, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did a shitty job at vlogging. I think I vlogged maybe the beginning of the trip on the way there, which is the same thing as the beginning of the trip. Didn't really vlog the rest of the day. I don't think I really vlogged that much Friday, and then I vlogged a little bit Saturday, Sunday, nothing. So it's just gonna be kind of like it's just gonna be a montage. Basically doing the same thing that Jocelyn over on Jocelyn Reads did when we went to Y'all West. So first, let's get on to the books that I got. So there was like little boxes that publishers were doing, and it was like you get 2 books, an ARC, and like bookish goodies. I'm only going to be showing you guys the books that I got. So in the first box, I got Beasts Made of Nothing by Tochi Onibuchi, and then I also got an ARC for War Girls by the same author. I haven't heard, don't know much about them. I know Delaney really wants this ARC, so my plan is to read it, and then I want to send it to her because she deserves this. The third book that was in there, it was actually The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, and I actually, as you can tell, I already have a copy of it. So my cousin also got the box, so she doesn't have that one, so we actually traded, and she got The Wrath and Dawn, and I got Seraphina by Rachel Hartman. First 3 books. I honestly did not get that many books because like there was a lot of lines. It's very overwhelming. I didn't get into any ARC lines because, like I said, lines are very long, and honestly I was getting a little overwhelmed with just how many people there were. The first 3 books that I got, and that was on the first day. I say I didn't really get a lot, but I ended up getting 2 other boxes, but these ones were different. They were romance themed, so one of them was contemporary romance, and then another one was historical romance. So I don't, and these are the mass market paperback versions of romance because I am personally trash for them. I don't remember which books came in what box, but these are the 6 books that I got. So the first one is How the Cowboy Was Won by Lori Wilde. I don't know what this is about. The next one is Need Me by Tessa Bailey. Again, don't know what this is about. The next one is one that I was very excited to get because I'm very interested in starting this series, and that is A Princess in Theory by Alyssa Cole, and it is I believe the first one in the Reluctant Royals. I think I'm really interested in reading the third one. I think so, but I can start this one, so I'm very excited. Probably gonna read it sometime this month because summer is so contemporaries and like romance, and like I'm just not in the mood for fantasy right now. But yeah, so I got these books as well. Next 3 that I got inside the other book box is Unmasked by the Marquis by Cat Sebastian. Don't think I've read anything by Cat Sebastian before. Same with those other 3. I think I've heard of her, so yeah. Lady Be Bad by Megan Frampton. It is a Duke's Daughter novel. And then the last one is called Nighthawk by Beverly Jenkins. Don't know what it's about because, again, got these in surprise, but most likely because I'm really in the really big romance mood, I'm most likely going to read those this month or next month, in the summer months, because that's the time I really want to read them. So the next 2 books, and these are the last 2 books that I got in New York. It was like in its own booth, the author's books, and honestly I was watching a book trailer and it really intrigued me. Picked up the book and I read the back and it intrigued me even more, but that book is Caymans by Nicolene Evans, and I also picked up the is this a prequel or a sequel? Yes, it's a sequel. It is Haymanism, The Spread, also by Nicolene Evans. So basically this book seems like it's kind of like based off of the Romanov story, which it's a dystopian thriller from what the book tells me, and then it's also mixed with gothic urban fantasy, which it kind of does seem like that because it seems like there's like, so basically two of the royals from the Romanov family came back to life. No, I'm sorry. No, they're the bloodline. Two descendants from the Romanovs family were brought basically back into the limelight, and with them it seems like they brought back this addiction, which kind of seems like it's a little bit of vampirism. I'm very interested in reading that. Like I said, this one is the sequel, so hopefully I like this one. And I actually also got, I don't know if it's both of them. I got both of them signed by the author. I'm not gonna lie, this one I think will probably be read like more towards Halloween and fall because it seems like it's a bit more creepy. So I am very excited to get those. It's actually the last book that I got from BookCon. I actually got this in like a little goodie bag that Faye Crate. They were doing like these goodie bags, and you had to go up there and do a Smeagol impression, and then you would have gotten a bag with an ARC and other various bookish goodies. So obviously I did it. The ARC that I got is Rain and Delilah's Midnight Matinee by Jeff Zentner. I know Katie very much looking forward to reading this book, so very excited to read this one as well. I think I heard a little bit about it. I do know that this one's already out. So this was the last and final book. I went into the airport bookstore and they really didn't have much books. So yeah, that's why that one's not, that's why I don't have much anyway. So I'm very proud of myself for not coming home with a lot of books. To be honest, I really thought I was going to come back with way more, but I made up for it by going to the bookstore yesterday. I didn't just go to one bookstore yesterday. I went to two. The first bookstore that I went to yesterday is Half Price Books. So the first book that I got, House of Hades by Rick Riordan. I still have not started The Mark of Athena, but I figured this was actually the only book that I was missing. I think the fourth book in the Heroes of Olympus series. This is the book that I haven't read. I read The Mark of Athena in 2012, and then I just stopped reading a lot. I still read, but I was reading like more romance novels. So this, after I finished Mark of Athena, this one is the one that is the newest one to me, so cannot wait. I've been listening to a lot of Hades Town, so when I went to Half Price Books, I was like, I need to check if this book is here, and it was. So because Hades Town is really making me want to continue on with the Heroes of Olympus. The next two books that I got, because they're in part of the series, is The Shadows and The Beast by J.R. Ward. These two are part of the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Well, I'm doing a reread of most of the Black Dagger Brotherhood, and then I was a couple books behind, so I wanted to get these. Way I can prepare, I think, for the next book, which I think might already be out, but it wasn't available at Half Price Books. Next two books that I got is The Flapper's Vixen by Gillian Larkin, and then the next book that I got is The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. So these books got at Barnes & Noble because my original goal was to go to Barnes & Noble, but I passed by Half Price Books, which I do all the time anyway, but I really wanted to go to Half Price Books. But anyway, I still stopped by, and the first book that I got there was King of Fools by Amanda Foody, which is the sequel to Ace of Shades. So the next book is Wild and Crooked by Leah Thomas. I'm very excited to read this book because it has friendships, it has pansexual rap. So the next book that I got is Meet Cute by Helen Hunting. So the last book that I got from Barnes & Noble is Shadow and Flame by Mindy Arnett. This is the sequel to Onyx and Ivory that I read earlier in February. I thought that this one was going to come out next year for some reason. I think this actually came out yesterday. So when I saw it at Barnes & Noble, I was like, let me scoop that up real quick. But anyway, since I just read Onyx and Ivory, hopefully I'll be in the mood to read fantasy soon, so I can continue on with what I'm pretty sure is just a duology. For all I know, haven't heard anything about it being a series, but yeah, so very excited to read this. I forgot that I got these two samplers, but I got a sampler of Havenfell by Sarah Holland. Oh, she's the author of Everless and Evermore. I haven't read either of those, but I think I have those in my well, I think I have the first one in my collection. But yeah, because this one was out. And then this sampler, I was so excited to get because I'm so excited for this series to come out. And I got the sampler for Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. Sammy and I saw that they just had the samplers out, so we kind of like snatched them up. There was still a bunch left, but we each got one, and it was really crazy. I'm so excited to read that one. I'm so excited for November. So yeah, that's it for this haul. So the next part that you're gonna see is the montage of me being in New York. I kind of want to tell you guys a little about my New York experience because I didn't get to vlog so much. Got there Thursday. Nothing pretty much. It was just raining really badly, as you'll see. There was like fucking puddles. It was wild. Friday was when Sammy from Sammy Reads got there. She was staying with me and my cousins, and I didn't vlog me seeing her, but I believe she vlogged that. So if it's up by the time I post this video, I'm going to link her video in the description. Also going to link her channel as well. But obviously Sammy is another member of Knickknack, and she is from Scotland, and was very excited that she came over. It was so much fun seeing another member of Knickknack, but it just really made me realize that I really miss my friends. So hopefully next year all of us can go to BookCon/BEA. But Friday we ended up traveling New York a little bit. We went to the 9/11 memorial, and we stayed in New Jersey, so we went to Hoboken to go to Carlos's Bakery. Don't know if I got any footage from there. I don't think so. Maybe. And she got there. We went out, but she was also very jet lagged because she traveled 7 hours about, so it made sense. We just ended up out. So we went to the memorial, then we got food, we went back to the Airbnb, and then Saturday was BookCon. I think I got some footage, not really as much as I wanted to, but Saturday was great because I got to meet Mel from Mel to the Any, which I'm going to link her channel as well. She's like the sweetest person ever in real life. I really could not believe that I got to meet her because, oh my god, I just love her so much. So I'm gonna insert a picture of like all of us here. She's so cute. I'm gonna try to insert like pictures if I can. Also, I did want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I really didn't think I would ever get 100 subscribers, and honestly, your guys' support means a lot to me. So this, like I said in my Twitter, your support means a lot. Thank you so much for accepting this extremely shy, introverted book lover. Hope you guys have a great whatever time of day it is, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Before you go, that's when I hush. close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.